Welcome back, tennis fans. It's quarter-final time in Miami for the women's, and we are going to get stuck into today a short little preview going through some of the matches. So let's start off. Here's the quarterfinals. Belinda Bencic, Saville, Osaka, Collins on the top half. On the bottom, we've got Badoza, Pegula, and Kvitova, Iga, Swiatek. Of course, now world number one, Iga. You've got to start with her, I guess, is the in-form player. She is in crazy form right now, and it's going to be difficult for anyone to beat her. I know Ben's predicted her to win this event in Miami. She's just won in Indian Wells, and she's just in crazy form. I do have a few stats for Iga, and have a look at this one. So Iga has only dropped 9 games so far at the Miami Open. She's the first player with less than 10 games dropped on her way to reach the quarterfinals at the Miami Open since Kim Clijsters in 2010. Ruthless. And I think that is the key. She is ruthless. Right now, Iga is playing on the hard courts how she plays on clay. You see videos of her, she's sliding around, she looks comfortable, and whoever she's put up against, she seems to find a way to not just beat them, but demolish them. There's another really good one here from Optare saying Iga has won 7 sets with a 6-love scoreline in 2022, at least 4 more than any other player this season. She's a steamroller. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty mad. The amount of bagels she serves up, you can call it Iga's Bakery. I know that's what Ben calls it. And that's just only the bagels. I'm sure if you look and counted sort of the 6-1s and 6-2s as well, then it must be the highest on the women's tour. I don't think anyone is sort of getting close to Iga's numbers on dominance, if I'm honest. She's certainly the best player, but it's going to be a tough match for her. She's going to be faced up against Kvitova, who did very well in the last match, beating Kudermetova. Kudermetova in a really good form as well. So that was a great victory for her. You then got the winner of this one will be playing Badoza, Pegula. Pegula seems to be back to her best, sort of winding back to sort of last year's Australian Open, and she was great there. I'm sort of seeing shades of that again with her form sort of coming back. Badoza, never really write her off, of course, winning Indian Wells last year and likes the hard courts in America. She's been playing very well. I feel a bit sorry for Fruhvirtova, who she beat. I think it was just a bridge too far for her, but we'll just at least have a mention on Fruhvirtova. The 16-year-old, amazing. Beat Azarenka, beat Elise Mertens. Certainly one for the future. And if you don't know who she is, I recommend watching some highlight reels because I think it's going to be one we're going to be covering for many years to come. Moving up to the top half, I feel like I've already made my stance on this. I honestly think Osaka is going to win the whole thing. I'm going to stick with that opinion. I think Collins is going to be a really tough match. If she is to win that one, I don't see the semi-final being as tough. I feel like she will have a little bit too much with Bencic or Saville. Collins is the big one. She wins that. I think she gets to the final. And for some reason, I know it's crazy to think that Iga could lose, but she can't keep winning. I think her run's going to come to an end, just like Rafael Nadal's did. And I'm going with an Osaka victory here in Miami. So on that base, I feel like I've already given the game away a little bit. I think Osaka wins against Collins in 3. Bencic Saville, really interesting one. I was having a look at a stat earlier. With Saville has become the lowest ranked quarterfinalist in history of the Miami Open, sitting at 249 in the world. So someone from 249 in the world has never reached the quarterfinals at Miami Open, which is pretty special. It's a great stat for her. She's certainly coming back to some form. And I guess that win against Raducanu doesn't make Raducanu look as bad as which we first thought, because Saville since then has pulled off some really good results. I think she beats Bencic as well. I think it's going to be a tight one. Bencic, of course, the favourite. I think Saville could run her close and maybe just nick it in a tie-break or something like that. But that's my prediction on this one. Let's have a look at some of the other tweets. So we've got Osaka here, and this is why I feel like she could be winning this event. Because in her match against Alison Risk, she hit her highest winner tally in a WTA match since 2020. I mean, if she's doing that and firing winners, then no one can stop her. Let's be honest. I think her backhand's probably the best on the women's tour. And Osaka, who fires winners more than unforced errors, nobody can stop. She has the best natural ability on tour, and I think it's dangerous for everyone, if I'm honest. If she keeps her head straight and she's focused and she feels good about her tennis, I think it's hers to lose. We've got one here about Paula Badoza. This is her first Miami quarterfinal and her third quarterfinal of the season. Only Iga has reached more. So it just shows Badoza has actually had a silently good year going deep in events. She's just not had that killer instinct in the business end of events. She's not been able to get into enough semis and finals and actually win them. But maybe her fortunes could turn around in this event. But yeah, that is my short little quarterfinal summary. Let me know in the comments section below, what do you make of these quarterfinalists? Who do you think is going to win? Can anyone stop world number one Iga Swiatek? Do you agree with me that Naomi Osaka is going to win the whole thing? Let me know in the comments. And if you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. See you soon.